Hello friends, I'm Sue Ann Delk. Today is Monday, August 21st, 2023, and this is my used to be daily report and card pull. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I gotta say it's been a hard year. I don't even remember when I last made a video. Things have just been so busy and hectic and trying at times, but I'm blessed in many ways, and I'm just going to focus on the positive. So there we go. So today the moon is waxing. That means we are headed toward a full moon. The new moon was a week ago Wednesday, and the full moon is going to be on the 30th of this moon. It's actually going to be the second full moon in the calendar month of August, making it a blue moon. And that will be, like I said, the 30th of August. So every day between now and then, the moon's going to get a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter. Well, not literally. It's going to stay the same size. The way it appears to us in the sky is going to be bigger and brighter as we go along and get to the place of the next full moon. So right now the sun is in Leo. If today is your birthday, you are a Leo. Saturday was my birthday. I turned 57 years old. And yeah, that's kind of a big number for me to wrap my brain around, but that's what it is. Better than being dead, I have to say. All right, so the moon is, like I said, waxing, and the sun is in Leo, and on the day of the next, 2 days from now, the sun enters Virgo. So anyone born on the 23rd on through the end of August and into September, you will be a Virgo. But right now we are still in Leo, and yeah, Leos rock. We think that the moon and sun both rise and set with us, because Leos tend to have a very high opinion of themselves. So if you know a Leo or love a Leo, you are aware that they need some coddling. If they don't get coddling, they're going to look for it elsewhere. All right, indoor garden show and tell. What I have to show you today is a micro dwarf tomato. Let's see if we can get a picture of the tomato fruit right there. They're just starting to blush. That one right there. Oh, well, I just knocked the whole leaf off. Isn't that nice? And we got some right there. And we're going to have a cluster on the very top, I think. Right now there's 2 clusters of fruit. So the thing about these tomato plants is they're micro dwarf, so they stay small, and they'll only grow to a specific size, and then they won't grow anymore, and they'll only fruit once, and then they won't fruit anymore. So you don't want to prune them, because pruning them will gain you nothing and will likely cut off any of the little pieces that would have made fruit. So this particular plant is called a red robin, and the seed was planted in May 7th of 2023. So you can see how long it took it to grow just this high. This pot may be a little bit small for this plant. It is recommended to grow dwarf micro tomato plants in a 1-gallon pot, and I did not use a 1-gallon pot. So if I had done what I should have done and used a 1-gallon pot, it probably would have turned out a little bit taller and maybe more fruiting branches But I have not had good luck transferring these little plants from a smaller pot to a larger pot. And just about every time I have done that, it seemed to shock the little plant into an early death. So I didn't want to try that with this one. So I just left it in the pot that I planted it in. I think the next time I try to grow some, I will sow the seeds directly into a 1 gallon pot and see if I get any improvement from that. I have not had a good time this year with my indoor garden. I have a space in my bomb shelter where I have my LED light strips. I had 4 of those in there, 2 on the top of a shelf and 2 on another shelf, so that my plants were staggered. And one day, I don't know why, I guess it was just time, 3 of my 4 light strips all quit working at the same time. I went in to check on my plants and I only had 1 strip going. So that was not conducive to a good indoor garden this year, not by any means. And you know, until I get those strips replaced or figure out something else to do, I'm probably not going to have good luck with indoor gardening. The only reason this one is as good as it is because I kept it directly under that one last working light strip so that it would have the best possible chance to grow. And as far as I can tell, that's the only thing that got it this far. Next time I plant some, I'm going to try a gallon pot and new and better lights, or at least new lights that work. I mean, I know a light strip has a finite number of hours that it will stay on before it burns out. That's just the nature of a light bulb, right? But I didn't really expect 3 of the 4 to go out all on the same day. So I didn't have more lined up to take their place. All right, my plant dripped all over my calendar and my workbench table here. This area you're looking at, I am in Alan's shoot studio, taking advantage of his backdrop and his decorations and his professional lighting and so on and so forth, because why not? That's what it's for, right? So I don't know if he would agree or not, but it is what it is. So you may remember this deck if you've been watching my videos for very long. It was one of the first decks I worked with when I started making daily reports and card pulls. And I just used it for a short time. It's called the Yogic Path. The back of the cards look like this. Oh, they're gorgeous. They have gold foil. It's a thick deck. So, let's see what we can get going today. Position of my camera isn't really great. I was trying to get it in a good spot that would record my voice the best. I did a few tests, and some of the tests sounded too low and some of them sounded kind of echoey, and I don't know why, but anyway, that's why the camera is looking at me the way it is, because I tried to get it closer so that I wouldn't have to yell. Okay, you can't see the deck while I'm shuffling it. Where's our card? Where's our card for today? That's it. What do we got here? Dharma. Isn't that gorgeous? which is Dharma. Where's Dharma? A, B, C, D. Is she a deity? No. Well, isn't this exciting? I may have to consult the index. Dharana. Dhyana. Yoga. I don't think these are in alphabetical order, actually. Dharma, page 19. My cats are outside the door wondering why they can't come in. Cats are not invited into this room. There's too much stuff that they could knock over. Alright, there's our card. We did draw it reversed. Dharma, your highest purpose. Here's what the book says about the reversed card. Perhaps you need a reminder of the very important role you play in the universe. You were born with unique gifts that only you can share in your individualized way. The world can only come into balance when everyone rises up into their Dharma role, and that begins with you. Take a step back and look at your life. Is each day bringing you closer to your highest purpose? Or have you lost sight of what that is? Remember, your Dharma role is so much greater than just you. When you don't rise up, the whole world misses out. We need you. All right, there you have it. Our card for today, Dharma. Of course, we drew it upside down. And there you go. There's our card. And now Dharma has gone back into the deck to be pulled again some other day. So, yeah, like I mentioned, we've had a lot going on the past year, couple of years. Tuesday, a week ago, we lost Alan's sister, Susan Hall. She was a good friend to me and like a sister. I loved her like a sister. I always will love her like a sister. And she passed away Tuesday, a week ago. And yeah, just trying to wrap my head around the fact that I'll never get to see her again or talk to her or give her a big hug or hear her silly and infectious laugh. But I hope she knows how much I truly loved her and always will. So on that note, I'm going to wrap this up, but I just want to close this video by saying that I miss you and I love you, and I thank you for joining me and watching my video, and I hope that you will join me next time. And until then, take very good care of yourself. Good night.